So 11:08 at the Vatican, handsome guy behind the mirror. Just need to clean in here. This is all done. That is not good though, but it's already come off the wall. We'll have to redo that. That's all right. So my job is to deal with this loveliness. So yeah, we're gonna finish this up today. I need to come in here. I have to cut away a little bit of this wall to access this last little bit of this metal sill. You can see it tucks back in there just a little bit. So I gotta get that in there as much as I can. And I'm gonna come in, wheel all this stuff off, wire wheel, try to get as much of this rust off as I possibly can. I have a leak in here to deal with. It's really kind of bad that runs up through this way, so I need to gouge out all of this here. You can see stuff I even didn't get to here. And then I need to, more than likely I'm just gonna use some like a hydro cement down here, and then just a lot of caulking up and through here. That's about all I can do. The windowsill is gonna be done in hardy board that I'm going to basically screw right down onto this existing kind of the superstructure here. And that'll replace the metal sill portion. And then whatever overlaps, I'm going to then fill that gap. So I gotta, again, have to cut this out too. So I gotta get these last little tabs out, there and there. Grind the heck out of this thing, clean it up. Obviously I've gotta do some, I gotta get that rust paint, that PPG stuff. I gotta remember where I got that stuff the last time. But yeah, I will do that, and hopefully we can get this thing ready for painting tomorrow. I know, work fast, work hard. Isn't that a beautiful day? All right, back to work. I had to stop for a moment because this is kind of crazy weather. All of a sudden we had this really neat squall, and it's coming down in buckets. This really heavy, strong mist. But look, the sun is shining. Right? There's a Japanese fable, whatever you call it, about rain when it falls when the sun is shining. And supposedly when that happens, you don't let your children go into the forest, because if they go into the forest, that's when the foxes have their weddings, and if they catch you at one of their weddings, they don't let you go home. So yeah, trust me, I'll be going home tonight. Don't you worry, I'm going home tonight. But yeah, isn't that crazy? But anyways, I got the first part of the sill done. Unfortunately, I got really badly delayed today, so this did not get done. Painters are coming in tomorrow, so I'm just gonna basically tell them to paint there and that way, but leave this whole area empty for me. It's not done. It's not done. So, anyways, I'm about ready done for the day, though. I need to clean up and get ready for those painters coming in tomorrow. There's a bit of a mess going on in here, but yeah, that's my life story. So, anyways, it's turned out pretty good. I will be coming back in. See, I put this hardy board sill in, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to fill this with the stucco finish, and then use a sand finish on all the rest of this. I have some other gaps to fill, but I think it's going to turn out pretty good. It's not wonderful by any stretch of the imagination, but it's better than nothing. So that's what we're doing. Yay! Yay! Hooray! Okay, so I'm going to get going home here pretty quick. I just need to clean up my mess. Oh, jeez. We'll go from there. All right. Talk to you later, everybody. Have a great day. Ghosts. All right, yeah. So we're back up here at 11:08. Had a long weekend. Ran out of time, ran out of light. Was not going to be able to work on this today because we were expecting the flooring guys to come in. But they're sick. So that's all good. So here we are, back at 11:08. And you're wondering, I've got those windows covered up because I'm going to break them. I'm going to break them. Yeah, I'm going to break them. The problem I've got is, you may still be able to see sunlight coming through this thing. But I've also, in addition to that, I've got all of these need to be reseated. As you can see how the staining is, how all the water came along. Primarily here, see where it's the darkest? It kind of came along this edge here. So I mean, this is clearly the source of all of this water issues is right here in this spar. So I'm gonna bust out these windows because I'm having a hard time working. You know, what more can you do here? I mean, I'm supposed to try to look out there. Ugh, don't look down. But I can't, I just don't have any room to work. So I'm gonna crack out these two windows. That way I can get not only just this spar here in the middle, but also I know there's leaking along this edge, along this bottom edge, and mostly along the exterior, along this line here. You can see there's some bubbling and stuff in there. All right, so this is I'm gonna try to get all this out. You actually can feel how crusty it is there. So, yep, all that's going bye-bye. But I can't reach it with those two windows there, so I'm gonna bust them out. Yeah, I freaking love my job. So I put some scratches in it. You know, I used my glass cutter just to put some gouges in it. Taped it all up, and now I'm gonna break it. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna wait to break it because we're over the street here, and I usually like to either cordon that off, or more than likely I would get I'll get Danny to stand down there and make sure that we don't have any debris falling on people, so because that would be a good thing. So, there's no caulking whatsoever left on that thing, and this is the other part that's a big concern. See how this is all rusted? So I'm gonna basically scrape all this stuff off here and just caulk the hell out of this thing. I can't fix this, but I can caulk it, so that's where we're at, unfortunately. But yeah, stick around, this will be fun. Okay, here we are, end of Monday, and kind of a busy day here, but came in to admire my beautiful handiwork. You can see here, cement board, stucco, hydro cement. I got a whole family of Portland cement in here. So anyways, went in really, really nice, filled in this really thick gap here, which is where a lot of the water was coming up and under. As you can see, even, it was still trying to come in up and under, of course, because I haven't done that side of the problem. No big deal. At least I got it in here. You can see the light shining through there. That's the ticket thing, right? So anyways, I'm gonna step outside here for a minute. I'll show you. This is really the problem. See this gap here? This whole thing right here. This is the problem. That's the problem. And then away. It's on this side too. And in fact, this side is worse, has a larger gap than the side that has the most kind of water coming through it. So I'm wondering if it just kind of comes around and fills that whole space. So anyways, again, obviously this whole entire gap, most of the way up, is hollow, is empty on both sides. This side, same thing. It's more open on the outside, less on the inside, but clearly you can see water just pouring down in here. So that's the next project. I'm going to be taping this off right now and calling it quits for the night. I have one other little thing I need to do before I leave for the day. But like I said, I'm gonna try to see if my good friend from Off the Grid Glazing, see if he's available, Mitch or Sam, see if one of those guys can come over and finish this up. I really And this is the other thing I want them to deal with, is look at all this bad glazing. I don't know how best to show this to you, but look at all this glazing that's just popping right off places. Huge sections that were just cracking off. This is not the problem. This is not where we're having water issues from. But obviously it shortens the life of things, but that's not where we're had water. But so want him to look at that, have him come in and maybe reglaze all of these windows and install 2 new ones, the ones that I just bashed out. So anyways, happy Monday to y'all. It's a long weekend, long day. My tummy's been hurting all day. Not happy. I'm kind of a crybaby, whiny boy today, but I'm gonna make it happen. Anyways, but yeah, it's looking pretty good. I gotta go deal with apartment 808 right now. Got some tenants wanting to move in there on Friday, and I think I've got a vanity to install. So let's, I'm gonna go take a look at that one and take a break from this one. Okay, guys? Again, happy Monday to you, all right? Oh yeah, the weather's coming in. Okay. You're spoiled. You know, I can think of worse views to deal with in a day. This is actually pretty nice one. I mean, I didn't get my camera out in time, but there was a really nice big flock of geese flying by here, and you got the hills over here. Let's see if I can zoom in. This camera doesn't do the best, but anyways, no zoom today. Anyways, but you got the fog rolling across the hills over there. Yeah. Again, this is the view that you got from your work. Don't complain. I ain't